Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Thursday morning to you. Another week flying by in this crazy world we're living in. We're on a Thursday, so we're on a Mindset Thursday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happier you. And the question this morning was, how do we motivate ourselves to get anything done in this current climate? It's a world where we're just unprecedented. We're just like, sometimes we're having just lie-ins and we're just watching TV and we're just trying to get through the day, just waiting for normality to return. The first couple of weeks, quite often people thought, oh, it's like a little holiday, this is nice. And then it sort of continued on and now it's just, oh, when's normality coming back? So yeah, let's get things back again. And get ourselves self-motivated is the hardest thing to do really, because there's so many distractions, so many things we sort of like do and put off, and we think about we're going to do something, oh, that'd be nice to do, but then, oh, I just can't be bothered. And it's just hard to get that self-motivation to actually start a project and do something. And that's the first thing we need to do. If anything particularly we want to do is to give ourselves this project. We think, right, what's the project going to be? Is it going to be perhaps going to start eating healthy? Going to start doing exercise? We're going to do some work on the house. We're going to do a book. We're going to develop a business. We're going to write a course. Whatever it is, whatever that project is, think right then, I want to start this project. There's something, we need to think about something before we can do anything. I mean, that's just common sense, but it's just, people don't sort of realize sometimes just the first step is thinking about it, mentally visualizing what it is you want to do, what you want, what is the end thing you want. If you can picture the end finished product of what you want, and once you visualize it in your mind, you can then start to take the steps towards moving towards that. And the first thing is, right, okay, I want to do this project. Say I want to get fit. So I think, right, I want to get fit. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to start my new fitness regime. So you've got to think yourself, right, okay then. So you can picture yourself then, you've been fit, you've got yourself fit, you've got the body you want, you're feeling good, you're looking good. That's the end result. So that's the end result of what you want. So you can visually picture yourself looking like that and thinking, oh, right there. So then tomorrow morning, I'm going to set my alarm. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up what time I want to get up, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, what time it is. But set your alarm to get up. And you think, right then, what can I do? First of all, you need to get yourself a good night's sleep. That is vital. No matter what the project is, get a good night's sleep, first of all. Sleep is so important for our brain health. It helps our brain, as I said, clears the plaque away. It helps reconnect the connections again. Makes you feel better, more alive, gets you more alert. So a good night's sleep, first of all. So get to bed early, so you get your alarm, get up, and then you get up in the morning. You think, right, what small baby step can I take on this project first? What's the very first thing I can do? No matter, so you picture yourself with this amazing body and that, but you need to do the exercise first of all. So just start off with some small exercises. Might be a 5-minute walk, 10-minute walk, maybe doing a few press-ups, a few sit-ups, whatever exercise you enjoy doing. Might be a bike ride, might be, you can't really go for swimming at the moment, but it's whatever you can do. Find something you enjoy doing. Say, if it could be, say, with your health stuff, or it could be developing a business, doing research into it. It's whatever you want to do, but it's something you're going to enjoy doing. So first of all is you find that and break it down into baby steps. So just do small things first of all. So as soon as you get up in the morning, you do that one small thing and you've started on your way. That's the biggest holdback most people find, is they don't start a project. They think of the project, they can imagine the finish, they, oh, it's wonderful, but then they can't be bothered to start. And it's not started. So you need to get there. You need to actually start it and do it. If you've had yourself a good night's sleep before, your brain's awake, you're feeling more alert, you're ready to start something, and you'll do it more. Again, if you've had a late night's sleep, you're feeling tired, you feel a bit brain foggy-ish, you think, oh, not bother today. So you haven't done that way. So it's just getting yourselves in the right mindset first of all. Plus, also, as Vital said so many times before, getting the right food into you, get the fruit, get the veg into you. That gives your body energy. That's what your cells are all made from what food we're eating. So if we're giving it good fruit, good veg, it's actually charging our cells, gives us more energy so we can do the things we want to do. So that's, again, if you want to do this fitness thing, is you get the right food into you. You have a good healthy breakfast, whatever you want, some Weetabix, raspberries, blueberries, whatever you want, yeah, bit of yogurt, something good. You've got your brain health going because you slept well. You've got your food health right. And then you can start your day off and start that project, that first thing in the morning. Perhaps you may only have an hour in the morning to do that first step of the project. But if you do that every morning, down the road, you're going to get there. But it's getting that initial start. So to self-motivate ourselves, there's no one going to self-motivate you. That's why it's called self-motivation. We've got to do it ourselves. So you've got to think, right, what do you want to do? Visualize the outcome, the finished product we want, whether it's us or a business or a book. Then break it down to that small little step. So first thing, we get up in the morning, you've set the alarm, you've slept well, you've eaten well, and we've started that project. And then once you've started a project, that's when you can continue it. Because once you start something, it's a lot easier to move through and just slowly do baby steps, little bits at a time. And then you can expand it. And the more you look into something, the more you develop something, the more interested in it you come. And then the more you develop it. As they say before, what you think about, you bring about. And what you think about, you become. So it's just all those steps. So self-motivation is, the words in self-motivation, but it's getting a good night's sleep, getting the right fruit and veg, giving yourself the energy to do it, give yourself an end vision so you can see what you want down the road, and get that project sorted, and then move forward. And in the morning, well up, and then you start it off, and then you start yourself on a whole new path. That's the thing. When you start a project, you never know where this is going to lead. Steve Jobs said, he said years ago, he went to college, and he dropped out of college, and he didn't know what to do, and he started doing this calligraphy course on writing and all stuff like that. And he said there was no benefit to him. He couldn't see any particular use in it at all. But he did this calligraphy course, and he loved it, got into it, and he loved it. And then years later, when he was setting up doing the computers, he dropped back to calligraphy course, and that's what gave us all the different fonts and the settings on all computers, was because the calligraphy course he did when he was at college. And years later, when he developed the Apple, that's how it all worked. So it just shows you how little things we do can lead in totally different directions down the road. You never know where the journey dots in the past. So it's so important to just give yourself a project, start something off, and then just see where it leads, and who knows. There we go. That's my little thought today on Mindset Thursday. Have yourself a good day today. All the best for now.